it's Hollie. Oh my god, my hair's such a mess, let's ignore that. So, not many of you will know, but I will be attending Summit in the City this year. I went last year and it was the best. Oh, I've got hiccups. I've literally held my breath for so long and I've still got hiccups. Anyway, aside from that, I will be attending Summer in the City again this year, and I know that some of you guys will be as well. So I thought I would just go through a checklist of what you should bring. So we're just going to jump straight in, and I'm going to say the first thing that you'll need, and obviously it's going to be some form of bag. Personally, I find that for big events such as Summer in the City, that a backpack is really useful because it's on both your shoulders so the weight is even, rather than when you have a handbag it just drags down on one shoulder. So this is the one I used last year. You can either use a big backpack like this, or if you don't require such a big bag, you can just use a small one like this one. Either way, I definitely recommend bringing a backpack because obviously they're easy to use, they can fit a lot in, and they aren't going to give you back pain and so on. The next thing that you will definitely need to bring is a bottle of water or just any kind of drink, because trust me, it gets so warm in the venue and you're going to get dehydrated really quick, and the shops for food and drink there are really expensive. So I definitely recommend bringing water or some other drink just to keep you hydrated and to save your money. So that leads me on to the next item on the checklist that you'll probably need to bring is food. As I've just said, the food there is so expensive, it's way too much even for just a sandwich, for example. So I definitely recommend bringing a packed lunch and maybe keep it refrigerated if it needs to be, or just something that doesn't. It will make your life so much easier and you won't have to wait in any queues to get food. You have to waste your money, you can save it for things that you actually want to buy. So the next thing that you will need is suitable footwear, and I can't stress enough how important this is, because if you bring footwear with you that rubs, it gives you blisters, or they're just uncomfortable, it's going to put you in pain throughout the full day or the full weekend depending on how long you're going, and it's not going to be nice. So either bring footwear that you know is comfortable, or you can just bring spare shoes just in case, and then you can just change into them throughout the day. The next thing I would say to bring is a notebook and obviously a pen because if you see any people that you want autographs from, or maybe you just get bored and you want to doodle or something, it's a really good way to just spend time doing, or just get an autograph obviously. So this one is also really important. It's a power bank. Last year I brought two and I only got through one, which is good. But I definitely think that you should bring a power bank, because if your phone goes dead throughout the thing, there is hardly any charging ports throughout the venue, and if there is, people usually using them. So it's definitely useful to bring a power bank. You know, it's small, it does the job, it works. So obviously with the power bank you're going to need your charging lead, and I would bring a plug as well just in case, but yeah, charger. Okay, this one's really obvious, but you're going to need some money and you're going to need your purse. There is going to be a full row of merch stands for all your favourite YouTubers. You might want to buy their merch, you might want to buy food obviously, but bring a pack up. You might want to buy food, although you should bring a pack up because it's expensive. There was pride flags last year, there was beauty products, there was so much that you could buy. So definitely bring money and definitely bring enough of it to last you, because some of it is expensive. So the next thing I would recommend bringing is hand sanitizer, some form of hand wash, because if you get sweaty or you just need any for whatever reason, if you touch something dirty, if you go to the toilet and you can't really be bothered to wait in the queue for the sink, hand sanitizer, definitely bring it. So leading on from the last point, if you go to the toilet and there isn't any toilet paper left, you're stuck in a really awkward position. What are you gonna do? I would recommend definitely bringing tissue, whether it's a box, a roll, a packet, whatever it is, bring tissue, because you do not want to get caught up in that situation. It ain't good. So as I said earlier on in the video, it does get so warm in the venue. There's people everywhere, it gets hot, it gets stuffy, it's not always great. So bring deodorant. Don't spray it where there's a lot of people, because you never know if someone might have asthma or another breathing problem to do with deodorant. But just go outside and spray it, or just go somewhere else where there isn't people, and make sure that you don't smell. The next thing you should bring is hair ties, hair clips. They're always good in case you need them. Obviously you'll need a hairbrush as well, and you could also bring makeup just to like touch up your face or whatever. I would definitely recommend bringing them, but I would definitely recommend bringing like hair ties, hair clips, hairbrush, makeup, just so then you can like make sure that you still look alright throughout the day. If you have some sort of camera that you want to bring, I think you should bring it. Obviously it's up to you, because I know that some can be really expensive and sometimes you don't want to risk breaking it or losing it, etc. But if you do want them higher quality pictures of you, your friends, you and your favourite YouTuber, all of that, you should bring it, because it's going to capture the pictures a lot better, unless you have like a super high quality phone, obviously. Finally, the last thing on the list is medication. If you have bad hay fever, it's the middle of summer, you're going to need to bring hay fever tablets. If you have asthma, bring an inhaler. If you need any other medication, tablets, you should bring them. Bring paracetamol, ibuprofen, just to make sure that if you get a headache, you'll be fine. Just make sure that you don't forget medication, because it is really important. So that is the end of the list. What I did last year was write it all down, and then as I was packing my backpack, I just ticked it off to make sure that I packed everything. And personally this worked for me, so it was really good. Last year I literally watched so many of these videos trying to make sure that I'd got everything. But if any of you guys do see me at somewhere in the city, please feel free to come and say hi. Last year I didn't have my YouTube channel kick-started, or I might have only had one video on there, I can't quite remember. But literally I had one person come up to me and say, "Are you Hollie? Like Hollie Lush?" And I was like, yes. And it really surprised me, because I have such a small following and I didn't have a proper YouTube channel yet. So I was literally so surprised. But if any of you guys do see me, please feel free, come and say hi. I'm not going to bite you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to. I'm going to link my Instagram account down below. We're getting really close to 7k, so make sure you go follow that. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!
But you gotta be there for me too.